Okay, so this is probably a problem that you can relate to. This channel that you're on right now is a relatively new channel, and it's just not growing as fast as I want it to. I've worked hard and I think I've created some great content, but I've posted 50 videos already and I only have 200 subscribers. How often should I post to the channel? Did all these different search terms and I found all the best and most popular videos about frequency of posts, length of posts, etc. I watched over 10 videos and took notes, and this is what I found. The consensus is you need to do what's best for your audience. And so then I had to do more research and I went back to YouTube to find channels similar to my channel. So I looked at channels that talk about how to create side income, channels about how to grow a YouTube channel, channels about growing on the Amazon influencer program. I looked at I looked at Mercedes Gomez, I looked at Adam Young, and I looked at how frequently they were posting and how long they were posting and what days of the week they were posting. I did that same thing for my favorite YouTube channels. So I looked at vidIQ and TubeBuddy, Think Media, Roberto Blake, and looked at the frequency of their posts and the length of their posts. And then I looked across a few other things that are connected to this channel just so I had all the data that I needed. There seems to be three major factors that you should consider in determining your upload schedule. One is, what is your target demographic? If you're catering to a younger demographic, they watch more videos than older people, so you have to consider that. The second thing that you have to think about is the type and style of your videos. Is it education? Is it entertainment? Are you looking at long form videos or are you looking at things like YouTube Shorts? So that's something that will impact the upload schedule that you employ. The third thing, and this might be the most important thing, is what can you personally handle as a creator? Is it totally unrealistic to do daily uploads? Is doing one a week more than you can handle right now? So depending on where you're at as a creator, you have to factor that in as well. So that first consideration, as I mentioned, was your target demographic. For me, I'm looking at people like me, working professionals, somebody who wants to make some money on the side. This is definitely an education channel more than an entertainment. One thing to think about when you're looking at the frequency of your videos is the whole quality over quantity, or quality versus quantity. There are some amazing channels out there that do maybe one video a month, like Mark Rober. There are other really popular channels like Mr. Beast or Dude Perfect that will post a video every couple or 3 or 4 weeks. But most great and growing channels out there post once a week. So if you can do one quality video every week, that's going to be to your benefit. On the flip side, you can focus on a growth strategy for quantity, where you're posting several videos a day or several videos a week. Now, if you're a shorts creator, doing 3 or even more than that videos every day might be possible for you and might be a great strategy. The one problem I found with that is if you're posting more than 3 times a day, your audience won't get notifications for each of your videos. I'm not a shorts creator, and so for me, thinking about the frequency of my videos, if I did a high quality video once a week sounds like a really reasonable expectation. Maybe once every 2 weeks would be great for right now. However, that hasn't worked up to this point. I recently did an experiment to look at the quality of my videos or quantity of my videos to see if it would make a difference even on my really small YouTube channel. So looking at quality, 3 weeks ago I created a video that I worked really hard on called How I Tripled My Income in 1 Year. Now that was a video where I went through my whole journey as a content creator and especially looked at the Amazon influencer program, and I scripted out my entire video. I spent a lot of time working on the thumbnail, looking at titles, and in total this video probably took me between 5 and 10 hours to conceptualize, to film, to edit, and to post. Now the result of that is I got about 500 views on that video, about 25 hours of watch time, and 12 subscribers. So not great results. Once I did that, I decided to try to do some videos that didn't require much editing, where I could simply share what I was learning but do it more vlog style with minimal editing. So when I went on vacation, I posted 6 videos in 6 days. Each video took between a half hour and an hour to shoot, so they were mostly interviews, long form videos, but I did minimal or almost no editing on those videos. So the total time to conceptualize, to film, and upload all 6 videos was again between 5 and 10 hours. So about the same time commitment on my part, which is what I could reasonably do in a week, is about 5 hours. That's about how much time I have to edit videos and to post those. So the result of that experiment was I actually doubled in most of my metrics. So instead of 500 views, I had about 1,000 views. Instead of 12 subscribers, I got about 25 subscribers. And my watch time went up from 25 hours to no, it was more than that. It was like 100 hours. So I got a lot more watch time. Now, in looking at that second consideration, what type or style of video are you doing? I already know I want long form, not shorts. I know that it's education, not entertainment. And so as I analyzed all those different channels that kind of meet that same criteria for me, what I determined is the sweet spot on length for my videos is between 6 and 8 minutes, or 12 to 16 minutes. Those 2 video lengths seem to work really well for my audience. Now, if I'm doing 1 video a week, I could do a longer form, 15-minute video. If I'm doing multiple videos a week, I want to keep them down to that 6, 7, 8-minute range and go from there. As far as time of the day and when to post, there were a lot of conflicting reports when it came to this. There seemed to be some general consensus that you want to do it either in the early to mid-evening, like 7, 8 o'clock, mid to late afternoon, like 3 or 4 o'clock, or mid-morning, like 10 to 11 o'clock. But then almost everyone said the same thing. Look at your own analytics and see when most of your audience is on. So I did that, and I saw that my audience, the biggest time for education content, seemed to be during the week in the morning. And so I'm looking at now creating a schedule that accommodates that. And that final consideration, I think, is the most important. What works best for you? What I like to do, at least right now, is to commit to 5 to 10 hours a week of working on videos for this channel, but trying out different things to see what resonates best with my audience. And so here's where you come in. I'd love to hear what you think is the optimal length, what you think is the optimal time and frequency of posts for a channel like this. I'm going to start this next experiment, and what I've already done is I have filmed a dozen videos. I have them ready to go, and I could post them all right now. But what we know is that's not going to do the best to help me grow my channel. I need to spread them out a little bit. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to create a bunch of videos over the next several weeks that are about 6 to 8 minutes long, and I'm going to try to keep to the schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings. I'm going to try that for a few weeks, where I'm going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, be consistent, have minimally edited videos that I think answer questions that you might have that might be really, really useful for busy professionals who are trying to make money on the side. And I'm going to test that out. Now, if you have any advice for me or any suggestions, I'd love for you to drop those into the comments. All right, that's enough for today. See ya on Monday.